Hello and welcome back. We are on to the finish line now. Alright, let's get started. Again, if you haven't run Merge Plugins Hide, do so now. Alright, on to first section, which is loot. Let's run loot. Give that a minute to run. Alright, once that's done, we need to add various mods to various groups. The first group we'll be adding to is Arthmoor's Village group. And let's see. You can use the search filter at the top to find the ESP you're looking for. In this case, Darkwater Crossing. And most of these are going to be in the same area, so that makes it a little easier. But starting with Darkwater Crossing, you're going to look for the little three dots on the right side here, and you'll click Edit Metadata. And that will bring up this at the bottom. The group is currently set to default. Just click that and select Arthmoor Villages from the drop down, and then click the little floppy disk icon to save. Alright, next up we have dawnstar.esp, same process. Arthmoor Villages, save. Dragon Bridge. Larchen Creek. Save. Iverstead. Carthwayston, yep. Alright, and then the next one, Keldnar. We'll do the same. Put it in Arthmoor Villages, but we also have a special rule for this one. It's to be added to the Load After section. So go to Load After, click Add New Row, and we want to load after landscape. There. I scrolled down because usually as you start typing it, it'll pop up options for you. And in this particular case, make sure you select the merged.esp and not the main landscape mod. So click that one. And yep, we already changed the group, so just save. Right, and that's done for that one. On to Kynes Grove. Oakwood. Save. Rorikstead. Shorestone. Sinkhole. Whistling Mine. Alright. Next up we'll want the Farmhouse Chimneys patches merged. So again, we're going to go to the search bar. Oops. There we go. Edit metadata. Arthmoor Villages. Save. The next one we want is landscape fixes for grass patches merged, which is also right here, so I don't need to use a search. Arthmoor Villages, and it's also got a load after rule. In fact, it's got two. So we'll add new row. We want dragon bridge.esp. Add new row again. And we want shore stone ESP. Alright, and save. Next we want the NSUTR merged. Arthmoor Villages, save. And we want snazzy overhaul patches merged. Edit metadata. Arthmoor Villages, and save. Alright, and that is all for that one. On to the default group. We were looking for enhanced vanilla trees. There we go. Edit metadata. It's currently in Florida, but we want to move it to the default group. And save. Then we want bent pines, which might be in the same area. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Edit metadata, and again from Flora into default. Save. Okay. Next we're on to the early loaders group. Okay. Landscape fixes, edit metadata. We want to change it from landscape to early loaders. And no load after, so save. Next we want Majestic Mountains. Again, it might be in the same general area. Yep, there it is. Edit metadata. Early loader. Save. And yeah, that one. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Again, to early loader. Save. When I did Majestic Mountain, did I put the right group? Hang on. Yes, I did. Okay. For some reason, I had this thought that I had hit default because we were doing the last ones. Anyway, that's set. On to the merge patches group. Let's see. Okay. Animals merged. It's going to go into merge patches group. Save. CCOR patches merged. Again, all the merges are in the same spot right now, so it makes it really easy to find. And that's mostly because the load order hasn't been sorted, and these were all created at about the same time. After we've done the sorting, they won't all be together like this. So let's see. Ice Penguin World Map. That's not going to be with these. We'll come back to that one. I want patches merged. Just since these are all together, it makes it easy to do these all at once. Save. KIC. Save. MLOS. Save. Oh, I forgot the load after for the I want, so let's go back to that one. Edit metadata. Load after. Add new row, and we want to load it after Omega Keiko patches merged. There we go. Save. We have did I do MLU? Not yet. Okay, there we go. That's where I left off. NWS follower framework. That's not one of the merges, so we'll come back to that. Omega Keiko patches merged. Trivial smelters merged. and weapons armors merged. Alright, now let's go and get the ones that weren't in this section, which is Ice Penguin World Map. Let's see. NWS Follower Framework. Okay, Realistic Water 2. And I just saw I missed another load after on the weapons armor merge. We'll have to go back to that one. Alright, we want Realistic Water 2.esp. There we go. Edit metadata. Save. And, oh. I'm really missing these load afters for some reason. Oh, and I'm on the wrong one. It's gonna be one of those days. There we go. Alright. Realistic Water 2 needs to load after Trivial Smelters of Skyrim merged. Save. And now we just have the weapons armor merged. Edit metadata, load after MLU, patches merged, and save. Alright. Whew. That one's done. Now on to an easier one. Npc Retexture Group. We're looking for RS Children patches merged. Well, we're already right by the merges, so that's right here. And we need to change it to Npc Retexture Group. And it has no load after, so save. And we also want to change Npc Retexture Merge, which is also right here. Actually, no, it's not, because this is one that was provided by Lexy. So let's just do a search. There we go. One second. Sorry about that. My dog was getting into something he shouldn't. So, back to what we were doing. Let's see. Npc Retexture Merge. We put it into the right folder or right group. So now we just need to do the load after. Patches merged. Save. Okay. Next up, we have the conflict resolution group. ELE merged. Add metadata. Conflict resolution group. It does have a load after. Consistency patches merged. Nope, that one. And save. Next we have this one. Edit. And this was conflict resolution. Save. No load after for that one. Now we have this one. Lexy's Omega conflict resolution. Edit metadata. Change to conflict resolution group. with a load after for OCW underscore cell settings. Save. Next we have the OCW cell settings. There we go. Edit metadata. Move it from high priority to conflict resolution. And it has a load after for add new row, ELE merged, save. Alright, level list modifier group. First we need the pre-press merged. Edit. Main, changing this to level list modifier. No load after, so just save. And then the yacht merged. Edit metadata. Level list modifiers. Save. Alright. And then just load after rules. These don't need to have a specific group. They're just the whatever group they're in by default, and just adding load after rules. So Median-born content add-on, edit metadata, load after, add new row, more weapon expansion, save. Whoops, actually not want to do that. I just wanted to script. Alright, I was just trying to make it to where it would be a little easier to see the bottom of the window. There we go. Next up was diverse dragon collection. Okay, edit metadata, add new row, and this is going to load after deadly dragons. ESP, that one, yep. Save, lock overhaul, it's actually lock underscore overhaul, which is why it's not finding it. There we go. Edit metadata, and we want to load after Ordinator Purchase of Skyrim. Save. Next up, Medieval Lanterns of Skyrim. Loading after. Blowing in the wind. ESP. There we go. Next up we have OG Splendor. Load after. Diverse Dragon Collection. Then we have Point the Way. Loading after. Unique Border Gates all. And then we have Skyrim, Inez, or Inez. Add new row after mlu.esp. Save, And lastly, Skyrim revamped. Edit. Add new row. We're loading after Obus. Save. Alright. And we are done. You're now ready to actually sort your load order. Okay. If you go up to the top, the little 3 lines here, click sort. Okay. Once it's sorted, if there are no problems, which there shouldn't be, click apply. Okay, and then you can close this, and your load order on this side will be sorted. Just do a quick check to make sure I didn't have any that had been unchecked by mistake or something, but okay. Alright. After we do that, we have to go to SSE Edit, load the entire load order for the first time. That may not be the first time, I'm not sure. But yes, the entire load order. This might take a minute, unless you have a cache with most of your load order in it. If this ends up taking too long, I will cut out the boring bit. Okay, that wasn't actually that long. Close that. Alright, background loader is finished. Select all. Control A, I believe. Yep. And then right click on any of the selected ESM/ESPs and select sort master from the menu. Yes. Alright, done sorting masters. Only took it 11 seconds. And after it's processed, you can close this. Yes. Alright. And the next section we will be going over Nemesis. I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording just so I can check a few things, and we'll pick it up then. See you then. Hello and welcome back. The small break I just took turned out to be a longer break, so moving on, we have Nemesis. First we need to set it up, so let's go to the mod organizer folder. I'm going to go to mods, and we are going to create a new folder, and we're going to name it Nemesis Output. Okay, minimize that. Then we go to the executables tab, or button, whatever you want to call it. Select Nemesis. There it is. And in the create files in mod instead of overwrite drop down menu, select Nemesis Output. There we go. Check it first so it'll let you use it. And then just scroll down. Actually, it probably hasn't showed up here yet. I think that's the main Nemesis mod. I need to refresh probably. How do I do that again? There we go. Now let's try that again. Nemesis output. There we go. Okay. Select apply. And OK. And then make sure to activate the Nemesis output in the left pane. There it is. Alright, now we can run Nemesis. All mods will be reverted to unchecked state. That should be fine. I don't think that'll have any kind of an impact. Not sure if that is a normal warning message or not, but I don't think it'll hurt anything. Alright, from the list of mods in the top panel, select the following: 360 movement behavior, and ultimate dodge mod, no, not that one, ultimate combat, and TK dodge. Okay, then we'll click the update engine button. I'll wait for the progress bar at the bottom to finish. Okay, engine update complete. Click Launch Nemesis Behavior Engine. Wait for that progress bar to complete. Oh, error. Okay, pausing while I figure out what this issue is. Okay, I don't know if what I did fixed it or if just running it again would have been enough. But I reinstalled the two mods that are mentioned, the 360 movement behavior and ultimate combat / TK dodge, even though neither of those mods has the file it was said was missing. I updated the engine again and launched the behavior engine again, and this time it completed successfully. So your mileage may vary, but if all else fails, try that. But it's working now, so behavior generation complete. Close that. And then we need to go down and double check that the files are correctly in the Nemesis output folder, file tree, and need to go back to the guide. We're on the finish line. Nemesis. Excuse me. Okay, for reference, the output folder should have a meshes folder containing new HKX behavior files. Whoops. Close that. Let's see. Meshes. Actor, character. Those look like behavior files. Yep. Should also have the Nemesis engine folder. Yep. A script folder containing 3 compiled scripts. And an fnis.esp, which, according to the note up at the top, is a dummy ESP and can be deleted or just flagged as an ESL. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I don't plan on using the XP32 skeleton styles thing. So, free up an ESP slot, just delete it. Okay, close that. And that should be all for this episode. Next episode we'll be moving on with Rybash. In the meantime, feel free to do the quick test that is mentioned here. It's basically just using the COC command to go to the various shrines to make sure you don't crash. And if you do crash, there are helpful hints here to look at for figuring out why. In the meantime, I thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next one.